Start with Jim right over here.
How you doing?
Good. What's up?
Good. Well, I guess it's the easy way to start. I mean, you guys have closed 3 series in a row on the road. Is there a difference here trying to do it at home, or is closeout a closeout?
Yeah, closeout's closeout. It's the mentality of the team. Just next game up, doing the best we can. We obviously don't try to pick what we're going to close it out at, but just locking in. It's not going to be easy being at home. Just being at home don't win you a game.
Is there something you can draw from those 3 games previously, or is mentally meaning, or is it different because it's the final? Like you win the championship if you win. So how do you balance it's just another game, but just knowing the stake, I guess?
It's got to be just another game, because if you put too much of that emphasis, to me, I think you start to kind of get out of your body, like you should start doing anything. I think it's another game. We've had that mentality every series, every game, next one up, but knowing in the back of your mind what's at stake.
You can't predict the future or how you'll feel. Is that one of those things you think where that maybe that initial it's you can do this today and your pregame all sort of in routine, but it's really more of the hit the court intro. You know what I mean? That initial adrenaline rush where it's like, wait a minute.
Yeah, you're gonna get that. That's natural. But I mean, honestly, doing the same things. We doing the same things we've been doing today, the day before. Practice is the same. Shoot around's the same. Everything's the same. You do the routine, and you stick in that, and whatever happens, and then happens. But everything's the same.
Obviously, they are different players, clearly. But the last couple of games, it feels like it's reminding me of Brooklyn in that when you sat here and would tell us, it was about if Kevin scores 40 points, we'll have to be on 40 shots and make him work. It feels that way with Devin to a degree, where it's make him work. If it's 30 shots, that means these other guys aren't. I don't know if it's the same mindset or game plan. I know they're different players, but has it kind of shook out that way these last few games, where make him work, but maybe not have these other players, hurt us as well?
Yeah, I hear you. It's kind of, but not really. It's totally different series, different players, different teams. But yeah, I get it. Yeah, for sure. We got to make him work. He's gonna score. He's gonna score a lot of points. He's one of the best. He's good, but he's got to work, and we got to make him work. And everybody's got to stay in coverage and do the little things throughout the coverage to make him have to work. And not give everybody else, open shots and start doing things that we ain't supposed to do outside the game plan. So we just stick to the game plan.
The other day, Giannis, he was asked about, missing the free throws, and Chris at the end of the game, but you had the tip out, the volleyball tip to kind of extend that stuff. And some of these other plays that you've done all year, I don't know. I guess in that moment, how do you see when you're involved in that way, sort of that intangible way, or that secondary way, for lack of a better phrase, and then you see your teammates kind of finish it? What does your feel like? Well, you know what I mean, when you're watching that, when you turn Book but Drew's the one who pops the ball up, right? Like in the moment, how do you watch that and feel about that?
Just a piece of the puzzle. At the end, who cares? It's a masterpiece, and it all comes together. Who cares how, who did what and who gets the credit? Like, I don't care. I don't care if I score another point. I don't care. As long as we win in the end, that's all that matters. People get caught up in so much of the other things. And, yeah, you turned them. I did all this stuff. Drew got the steal. Everybody talk about Drew. Great. Who cares? We got the stop. That's what matters. It's the end result. And that's always been the case, and that is the case.
I guess finally for me, I don't know if they're on Zoom there, but, along those lines, how important has that been for this team to come back from the 0-2 hole to get to this point where it's Bobby or Pat or the little bit, Brett, whatever it may be, for finding those pieces? So
it's truly been our whole team. Like, we've needed everybody in different series at different times. Everybody has contributed to us being in this position, not Giannis and the big three. Everybody, all these guys on our team have done something to help out this team throughout this whole process. And And I expect that tomorrow. And that's the beauty of our team. You don't know who it's going to be. Pat was big and made some big shots the last few games, and he's been great. He's been great. But, Bobby, it might be Bobby tomorrow. It might be, Jeff. Jeff might come off. Like, who knows? We don't know. But the way our team is and where we're built and where we play, it doesn't matter.
Okay, we'll take 2 questions on Zoom.
Okay, I have Eduardo Vidal here.
Hi, PJ, Eduardo Vidal from Hispanic Sports Media. 11 years ago, you were in Germany playing for Bros Basket Brambers. Today, you are 1 game away from being an NBA champion. If you had the chance to talk to that PJ who was in Germany, what be the first thing you will say to him?
You ain't gonna believe this shit. For real. You ain't gonna believe this. You wouldn't believe it, for sure not. He'll laugh. Like, get out of here, man.
Okay, and last we have Antonio.
Hey PJ, I'm Antonio from Brazil. With 1 more win, you are an NBA champion. When you went to Europe, did you expect to return to NBA and win a ring as a starter?
No, I did not. You can't, in sports, and you never know what's around the corner. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know how long you're going to be with a team, how long you're going to play, being healthy. So many things play a part. Life, the other things that happen off the court. Like, so many things in life, you never know what's going to happen. So that's the beauty of it. You be able to turn your book just completely can turn from one story to another, and that's the beauty in this, and it's the fun. That's what makes it.
All right. Thank you, PJ.
Thanks.